interrupted. She has always been more delicate than you and your brothers. You coddle her, Joss said under her breath as she swept out of the room. I can only imagine what Joss would say if she could see me now, snuggled up with my book and my tea, with a warm fire on the hearth. She would probably sneer and charge off to the training ring to practice in the harsh weather. She's the kind of person who considers self-indulgence a weakness, who drives herself hardest when she's feeling low. What she doesn't understand is that sometimes self-indulgence is necessary to move through weakness, to get past it. But Joss can't disturb me tonight, and the sleet can't touch me in my cozy room halfway up the corner tower of our family fortress. I submerge myself in stories, barely registering the sharp whine and whistle of the gale outside. But when those whistles begin to be followed by loud cracks and crashes, I lift my eyes from the book and notice odd orange flashes somewhere in the dark, far past my window. Some kind of lightning, maybe. A low thud sounds from below, and a thunderous rumble shakes the whole room. An earthquake and a thunderstorm combined? No, that's not possible. I set aside the book and push back the covers, but I can't bear to pull my feet out of their warm hole, so I lunge across the bed and tug the cord to summon my maid. A violent crackling smash, an explosion of fire, and my window blows in with a blast of acrid heat. A black boulder smashes onto my floor, cracking the glossy white tiles. I recoil with a scream, trying to make sense of what I'm seeing. Not a boulder, but a grappling hook of coarse black metal, launched through my window and attached to a thick chain. The hook skids backward, raking up more tiles until it lodges secure against the window ledge. I toss the covers aside and hurry for the door of my room, but something whirs past my ear. A knife dunking into the wall by the door jamb. Shrieking again, I cower and cover my head. A quick peek backward reveals hulking figures clambering through my bedroom window. Raiders, invaders, rovers from the north, the ones who constantly pillage and plunder the disputed border territories. They've never come this far into our district, certainly not to my family's ancestral stronghold. What could they possibly want? 2. I scoot backward on my bottom, away from the advancing figures. They're enormous, like giants. Cold air eddies around them, filling my cozy room with its icy breath. Go away! I screech, tears starting in my eyes. A stupid thing to say. I can't stand up. I'm shaking too hard. So I rise on my knees and scrabble for the door handle, planning to throw myself out into the hall, where there are bound to be guards who can protect me. But as I press the handle, giant fingers engulf my wrist, and another hand clamps around my waist. In half a second I'm spinning, whirling in midair as the big ruffian slings me over his shoulder. Go, he grunts to the other two massive shapes. They're all bundled in so much fur and armor plating and leather I can't make out much of their bodies, and their faces are shrouded by hoods, fur hats, and shaggy manes of hair. They look beastly. Draped over the metal pauldron of the ruffian, I can't breathe very well. I struggle, but feebly. My breath comes short sometimes, even on the best of days, and right now I can scarcely sip enough air to push back the darkness threatening to consume my vision. My heart is kicking into a frantic tempo I know all too well, one that usually sends me into a faint if I don't sit still and breathe methodically for a while. Please, I gasp. I can't. But I'm jogged hard against the pauldron as the ruffian halts at the window, preparing to descend by the chain he climbed to get to my room. The other two are already gone, vanished into the dark. With one burly arm around my torso, the ruffian swings us out into the hissing sleet. My breath stops at the painful chill that soaks instantly through my soft nightdress, trickling along my spine, slicking my hair to my cheeks and neck.